Sorry.
My hair.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
Hey, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Kayla. And
Happy New Year! At least that's what we would have said a month ago,
Yeah.
but this video's a little late. So now, Happy
February!
Yo, 2022, what even was that, man? Right? Let's talk about it.
Did last year fly by for you?
Some other years have, and not. This one felt very in the middle for me.
Okay.
Not too fast, not too slow. What
Yeah.
about you?
It kind of flew by. I feel like ever since 2020, because that was like the longest year, it's just been like fast. Yeah, that was a very long year. But now we're going to talk about 2022.
So what are we doing today?
We are going to be talking about our vision boards that we actually prepared. So if you haven't done a vision board before, it's basically an art project where you create a collage of images. And for this video, we decided to make one for the new year.
Stuff that pertains to us and what we see our future year being like, or what we'd like it to be like. But before we get started with those vision boards, we still need to reflect a little bit on our past in 2022. So we're going to be reflecting with 3 questions.
So question number 1, what is your favorite memory of 2022?
My favorite memory of 2022 is kind of like a 2-for-1. I got to see my best friend get married in Oscoda, Michigan. Beautiful place, beautiful wedding. And then also I got to see my first lighthouse. I have always wanted to go and see lighthouses. It's been a bucket list item. So I got to go and see Tawas Point Lighthouse, and oh, I was so happy. I sounded like a chipmunk.
It's a lighthouse! Fucking lighthouse! I'm here!
And it's not even a filter, that's my voice. I was so ecstatic. So that would be mine, yeah. What was yours?
I kind of have 2 different ones because I have to include both. My first one, I went to my first K-pop concert back in May. I saw Monsta X at the Fox Theater. It was incredible. I hadn't even like really listened to their music a ton. It was a very impromptu invite from a friend, and it was so much fun. So much fun, yeah. For my second memory, I got to go to New York City, and it was my first time there in like 10 years. I went back in high school for just one day, and it's not enough time to like explore New York. So for this time, I went for a whole week, and I got to see so much more things. Stayed in Brooklyn, went and saw The Music Man on Broadway. Hugh Jackman was like incredible. Yeah, just did a lot, and it was a really incredible trip. Yeah,
Check out our video.
yeah, I have a vlog if you want to check it out.
Link in the description. Okay, question 2. What do you think was a big achievement you had last year? Or just any achievement? Doesn't have to be that big.
I'll include 2. A big achievement is that I celebrated 1 year of living on my own. It's been an incredible experience, and I love it. I love living on my own, and especially in a city, and getting to experience a ton of stuff around me. Second thing, I was able to read 12 books, which is a big deal for me. I actually had the initial goal of just 6 and went 6 more. I used to read a lot back in high school and like early college. Not as much as like some other people. I know people can read like 100 books in a year. It's crazy, but
Not me.
I had been wanting to get back into that, and I have in the past few years, but last year was like a milestone for me. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
Good show.
Yeah, thank you.
What'd I do? Oh, I finished my first year of being a preschool teacher. Yeah. With my sanity and patience in check, so great there. And then I finally, with my other best friend, got to have our joint birthday party at a boat club. And I've been wanting to do that for years. So we finally got to do it last year, and I was
So
very
much
happy
fun.
about that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I had my party at a boat club once. The poshest I'll ever be.
But one big achievement for both of us is that we started a YouTube channel.
Yes. Thank you for being a part of that.
Yes, definitely. Question 3, the last question. What are 3 words to describe the past year?
My 3 would literally just be made the most. There were some challenges last year, and a lot of like busy scheduling, just a lot of stuff going on for me, but any situation I had, I made the most. That's just everything with my job, made the most of it, even if there were days that were trying my patience. It's preschool after all. Sometimes I had days off and I was like, oh, I gotta cool down, but then I got hit up for plans. But because I'm like, I can rest when I'm dead, like friends want to hang out, they got plans, they want to do stuff, I would love to go and do those things. So made the most of it no matter how I was feeling. And then I got to do a lot of different stuff last summer, go to different places, and no matter what, made the most of it. I went away, I had a really bad trip, made the most of it. Story time for that another time. Yeah, I got like really worn out toward the end of even last year, but still, no matter what happened, made the most of it. So yeah, you don't always have to live by that though. Take your rest days.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's important.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be able to rest always one day, so I never let opportunity pass me by, so I'm always gonna go and like do it.
Yeah.
So what about you? What are your big three?
I would say inspiring, adventurous, and liberating. I would say inspiring more in regards to doing music. I went to a lot of concerts last year. I even was keeping up on social media with like mutuals and their experiences in the music scene in Detroit and just like the surrounding area. And also one thing that was super inspiring to me was my brother did drag for the first time. And it was such an incredible experience. You were there.
Yes, it was a good night.
And he did so well, and just like seeing him be able to like just do something completely out of his comfort zone and then just, you know, try something new made me feel like I can finally do my first open mic and really start getting into music, start writing and like producing my own music and finally doing that. Because I've been saying that for years and years, and I feel like all my friends are like, hey, when are you gonna do that?
You do it in your own time, but your number one fan is right here. I'll be at the front stage.
But yeah, last year was just really inspiring in that regard. Adventurous, because I definitely did a lot more traveling than I had like in years. I went to New York City, like I said, went to Chicago a few times, and I also explored Detroit more, especially since I moved there not last fall but the fall prior, and got to experience new things and like go to different places and stuff like that. So yeah, and liberating. Although insecurities are things that will always be there, I've really learned to just live with them and accept them instead of being in constant denial of them. I've never been more to my true authentic self. Therapy is definitely something that has helped me with that. With learning that, I was able to experience so much in 2022, and I'm really excited for what this year will come because of that.
Yeah. Now that we've reflected, it's time to get started on those vision boards and what we see for our future here in 2023. Let's get started. Yeah, like they look like visual scripts. Oh, of course. You don't gotta convince me, put it in the Koya bag. So this So this is our final reveal, and we haven't even looked at each other's yet. So
No.
first time us seeing each other's. So you see it first. The chaos. And now.
Oh my god! I love yours!
Just looks like
I'm
chaos.
in it! Oh my god.
I move on. It looks like Pinterest. Your aesthetic.
I got the photos from
I mean, like, that
Pinterest.
is you. Yes.
Miss Megan.
Yes.
Miss Megan.
Like that whole look, I just want that for 2023.
Yes.
I know.
Cute.
It's so busy.
Cute.
This is what I meant by like
No,
mine's
this is
usually
amazing.
chaotic, but I always love that much chaos.
This is what a vision board should be.
It's you. You're very aesthetic though. Her place, guys, it's like artistic. It's like aesthetic. It's nicely spaced. It's stuff that gives off the same vibe, cohesive. I'm not like, and then mine is 100% opposite. It's busy. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of collections. It's a lot of stuff everywhere. So it's very different aesthetic goals. And this quite literally reflects exactly who we are. This looks like you. This looks like me. Like, quite literally. Hold this for me, please.
Yes.
A big theme of my board is something that I love, which is texture. So there's things all around my board, which is, this reminds me of Jammin's hair and butter. But there's pipe cleaners, there's fuzzy stuff, there's bumped up stuff, smooth, buttons. Everything has different texture. Niagara Falls here, fuzzy. So everything's a texture, and I love touching. I love being able to vision my future, but also touch my future.
There we go.
So first off, of course, BCS. So obviously when they eventually come back, hopefully they'll be going on tour, and so the saving for that starts now.
Yes, it does.
So I'll be putting money aside every single month for them. So BCS savings. So another thing would be unsolved murders by this little birthday cupcakes. Now, I know what you're thinking, Chelsea. Your birthday gifts get crazier each year, but hold on. So this year, we started our first friend in our group. Had a birthday in January, and we did an unsolved like murder case file thing for them. And now we're thinking for the rest of our friend group throughout the year, everyone's birthday, we do a different murder mystery solving. So that's what it's going to be. So I would love to like see that for a group. So last year I started going on hikes with my friend Addie, which I've always wanted to do in different outdoor places. And so I would love to continue doing that this year. I want to read more. So I just got this, and this is from The Little Prince, one of my favorite all-time books. So I love like The Little Prince. So yeah. And then other place I just visit, grow our YouTube, but in the middle here is my favorite song, which is This Is the Day by The. It's the ending of Empire Records.
Oh,
It's a song they dance to on the roof. And so this song, the chorus is, "This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day when things fall into place." And the whole song is basically like, you look back and you're really regretful, like, man, I wish I'd done like all those things or whatever. And basically, but you're like, this is the day, you know, it's gonna change. It's gonna be now. I want this as the theme for my year, but also like life. Like, there's many things you're gonna regret looking at the past. You're gonna be like, man, I wish I had done that. But this is the day, like, things will change now. Do it, make it happen, go with it. So yeah.
So for mine, I made a collage online and then I printed a poster. I took them images from Pinterest and everything, and then I did put some stuff on it. I used some like foil transfer to make it all glittery and stuff. Use it on some of the images. I had some washi tape and some stickers too. But yeah, these three women are all musical artists. This is Amber Mark. She's an R&B like indie. Maria, she's the lead singer of the Marias. And this is Megan the Stallion. These are all like women I look up to a lot. They're just like so inspiring to me as musical artists and just as women in general, especially Megan the Stallion. I love her.
You should see when a song comes on in the public and it's Megan's song. This girl, she could be like, this song good, this song good. Her ass drops.
I don't have Megan's knees though. I
No.
do not have her knees.
But you're like, you
But-
can sing any song and you're like, yeah. But then as soon as Megan comes on, you're like, dun ba da da. The finger comes out, the pointing, every note is hit. Look at her lips. She'll win a lip sync battle hands down with a Megan song every day.
She's amazing. I love her. I love her. I've seen these two, but I hope to see her one day.
Oh, yes.
right here is just a girl holding a guitar and singing, and that's kind of self-explanatory. I hope to focus on music this year and do my first open mic, maybe actually start doing some stuff.
Ooh.
You know? What kind of goes along with that is this image. It says the act of creating something is more important than the result. I am a big perfectionist, big, giant perfectionist, and I want everything to be perfect, but that's not the point of creating stuff and creating art. It's just about creating. And if you are doing that, that is all that matters. And I just need that to stick into my brain.
Okay.
But it turned out good.
It looks like a preschool art project, but I created it.
And you should be proud.
That's my point.
You should be proud of it. It's perfect. This image is of a PC setup. I really want a PC, a gaming PC. I'm gonna be a gamer girl.
She needs to play her Sims 4 with all the resolution.
Without breaking down and like firing my laptop up. But also for video editing, it goes along with that, and creating music because I need some software with that. These three are self-explanatory. This is, I want to cook more. I have been better at it recently, but I want to keep it up and experiment with more recipes. I want to keep up with reading. I upped my goal to 10 books from 6 books last year, so hopefully we can beat that. I think we all need this reminder, but be kind to your mind. I constantly beat myself up about like the tiniest things always, and I need to stop doing that and just be kind. Be kind to others, but also be kind to myself.
Yeah. So those are our futures set in stone.
If we don't accomplish all these things, we're failures.
Yep. And our reflection next year is just going to be disappointment.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So how was your experience making yours?
Really fun though, because she came up with the idea and I was like, oh, I'd never done it before, but she hadn't either. Yeah, it's just something we both wanted to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. As you can tell, I love arts and crafts type stuff. It's perfect for being in preschool, but I love this kind of stuff, this whole collage stuff. And yeah, I like it. Makes me looking forward to stuff. I got to get this thing that I like to pet. But yeah, no, I had a really fun time thinking about all the stuff to do. And then I liked, like, this was a fun creative outlet for me. So this was really fun.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same. Like, it was a lot of fun. I love just browsing Pinterest in general, but like having the intention of what do I want my year to look like? Like, what kind of vibe do I want? That part was fun. And then also, once I got this printed, just adding things to it and making it even more pretty. Like, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I definitely plan on hanging this up in my room just as a reminder, like what I want.
And I'll find a place in mine.
Yeah. But just a reminder to ourselves and also to you guys, if we don't achieve any of the goals that we set for this year, that is okay. And also, you don't even have to set any resolutions for this year. Existing and just living out another year is all that matters.
And although it sometimes can feel like there's not enough time in the day or even the year, still try as much as you can to take time for yourself and appreciate the good things you have in life right now. So we hope this inspired you to have a good year and possibly make your own vision board. And you can make it any time of the year. You can make it in December if you want to. It's whenever you want, whenever your year for your life starts.
And on that note,
Happy 2023!